So I know this is going to piss some people off, but as usual, it's the truth that usually pisses people off. This is about high school sports and how they've changed, baseball and softball particularly. I'm not, I coached for a long time and I made a lot of mistakes. Okay. A lot of things I wish I could go back and do. But things have changed now, especially in high school baseball and softball. And here recently, I've gotten a lot of calls and a lot of people talking to me from different schools about things that go on, and it's all the same. Now travel ball has changed the way high school ball is. These kids that are playing travel ball, a lot of them, the elite ones, they're getting more training, more coaching, more teaching through travel ball and their personal training that they do. That basically the only thing a high school coach should do is roll a ball out and say, go get them. Because most of the high school coaches, not talking about all of them, so don't all of you get your panties in a wad, but most high school coaches, they're there just getting a supplement. They had to find somebody to take the position. It's hard to find baseball and softball coaches. There are some great baseball and softball coaches. But for the most part, that's what you got. And then you get somebody out there that doesn't have a clue, that just wants to be a drill sergeant and wants to make examples out of people and stay on them all the time about stuff. And the only reason that a high school kid that is elite, that is going to go to a D1 school, something like that, the only reason they want to play high school is to have the memories from high school, to play with their buddies, because they don't get to do that in travel ball. And now the competition's not there in high school like it is in the travel ball. The coaches, unless you make it to the state playoffs or something like that, or you're playing a special game, these college coaches ain't coming to no high school games to watch because they're not playing against the competition. They're going to the travel games, the travel tournaments, the divisions that are elite to get their players and watch their players because they're playing against elite competition. And, another thing that's been brought up to me, and it's from every school, different schools, these people around here. If your kid is borderline, let's say you got two kids that you kind of question, this, who gets the nod to start? If that kid's a teacher's kid or affiliated with a school, you're getting that nod. So we go out and tell these kids, and I hear it over and over. I see it over and over. But we tell these kids, you go out and practice hard, you do good in practice, you give it all you got, the coach is going to play you. Bullshit. No. Because a lot of times it comes down to who mom or daddy is. When you get these coaches that their job's dependent on it, they have to see that teacher every single day when they go to school. They're not going to put that kid on the bench if it's borderline where that kid should be playing or somebody else. I see it all the time where kids ain't got no business on the field. I've seen it where kids pitched opening day and may be the 6th or 7th best pitcher on the team because of parents and administration or a teacher. I've seen them playing in basketball because of that. Then when you do get a coach in that says, I'm not going to put up with it, I'm going to play the best there is, those are the coaches that don't get to hang around. Those are the coaches that don't fit our program. You don't fit in here. So we're going to send you somewhere else. I see so many schools like that, and I hear so many parents from different schools around our area calling and complaining and telling me, yeah, this kid's playing, and then, oh, that kid's daddy's mama's a teacher, whatever. Happens all the time. But the bottom line is, these kids don't have to play for you. These elite kids, you piss them off, you do them wrong, they ain't got to play for you in high school because they're not getting anything from it. They'll just go on and play travel ball. It's sad. It's sad to see. And then a lot of times I see the administration, they're supposed to be supporting the coaches and the teachers, but instead they're protecting them when something bad goes on, when they're cussing a kid, or maybe somebody that's a volunteer cussing a kid. Oh, we can't get rid of them. Well, we'll talk to them. I heard just yesterday about a coach saying GD in front of the girls on the field. He ain't even paid by the school. He's volunteer. Still coaching today. Parents complain about still coaching today. I just, man, I'm so fed up with high school sports. I'm glad that my kids end up not going on to high school, and there was a lot of different reasons why they didn't. lakes fishing, but Emma decided not to play anymore. But I'm glad. I'm glad.